Hello everyone. Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
I hope you can all hear us.
Yes, let us know in the chat if this is all clear, and we're going to kick off real soon.
Yeah.
In just 1 second, we'll just check that everything is working well and that you're all here. So thanks so much for joining us. What a pleasure. So in fact, I will bring up what you can see, so you can see us at the moment. Cool. Okay, so yes, we're going to be jumping into a game of Annulet on this live stream, and we're just going to kind of be showing you a gameplay session, a grudge match between Andrew and I.
Yeah.
I will say that in the last 2 matches we played, I got absolutely destroyed, which is quite unusual.
I'll be alright on the night though.
Yeah, we'll see. My win rate's quite good, so it's we'll see if I can save face on stream itself. So yes, so what is Annulet? Annulet is a game that we've been working on for a very long time, and like the Old King's Crown, started as a game that we weren't working on professionally. It was a game that we played with our friends and family, and then it became something else and became something else. And so what we thought today would be fun is to actually kind of embrace that a bit and show you some in development stuff. So whereas a lot of Annulet has been in development for a long time, that also means that there's lots of times when we're exploring ideas. And that's because although the campaign is running at the moment, delivery for Annulet and the Songs of Home expansion isn't coming until next year. And that's because we like to keep development active, and we like to work on things and make sure that they're totally right. And one of the ways that we do that is by sharing it with our community, and then in turn sharing it with everybody who wants to play it eventually, before it goes out, at least in some senses, and before it goes out to the wider world. And that's the way that we feel that you can polish this stuff. And I think that it's always important I think good ideas are kind of easy to have, but good work takes time and takes care. So a lot of what you'll see today is familiar if you've researched Annulet at all, and maybe looked at the rules, maybe even played it yourself. But some of it might be quite new to you, and that's because we're doing a fun experimental build. Now, who knows how this will go? We've been testing ideas for this for a while. Yeah. But rather than kind of keep the stuff hidden away, it's kind of in the spirit of everything to share it with you all. So we're not really going to teach the rules of the game or anything like that, because there's some really good videos out there that show it, and there's the rule book, and there's a really supportive community of people. So rather, we're just going to get into it quite quickly. I'll give a very brief overview of what's happening, and I'll try and keep one eye on the chat, and answer any questions if they come up, where possible. So if I lose, it's because I was distracted by the chat. It's your fault. It's not ours. So let's just quickly catch up. So someone says, could you do something about the echo?
So I think the echo, we're going to lean into the mic as we're actually playing. So we're currently sharing a mic here.
Yes.
We have quite a big space in here, so the sound's probably bouncing around a little bit. We'll try and minimize that as much as possible for sure.
Yes. Okay, we can hear you. Seems good. Yes. And Andrew's here as well, so
yes,
we're both just speaking into this mic here. Okay, cool. So why don't we switch over to the game itself?
TTS.
And people can start looking at weird faces.
So you guys are going to be sharing my screen, so you'll see what I'm doing, but you won't see what Pablo's doing, but I will pan over every so often, so we can get a glimpse at what he's got planned. We'll see if we can use that to our advantage as well.
Well, I'm certainly going to be looking at chat and using it to my advantage. Let's see. Whoops. Okay, so welcome. Now, I'll just say, I'm sure it's not necessary because you can see there's lots of repeated assets and things like that. Just like Songs of Home, just like the Old King's Crown before it finalised, there's loads of placeholder assets here. The safest thing to assume is that none of this is final. And all of this stuff is in flux. And for example, there won't be a big wooden table that comes along with your version of the game. But everything like this is just super, super, super in development at the moment. Very, very rough. And sometimes it's even just sketching out the ideas, right? So colors might not be final. You see a lot of repeated artwork. That's because the artwork's being developed as we speak. But hopefully the spirit of the game you will absolutely get. If you do hear any mad traffic, it's because Edinburgh on a Friday night is just behind my back. Okay, so very quickly, let's discuss what Annulet is. Annulet is the ancient game that they play in the bars and halls and all across the kingdom of the Old King's Crown. It is a game about tempo control and about intelligently trying to outposition your opponents by building these kingdoms and by interacting with other opponents' kingdoms and by disrupting them. We're going to be using a few components that you will find in the final game, but they will look, obviously finalized and nice. So stones broadly represent your additional actions. The more stones you have, the more actions you have, the more things you can do on your turn. So you can string together quite large turns where you do a lot of things so long as your stone economy is high. However, you will also use stones to take cards on this market. So there's a drafting element to this game, and the drafting is quite severe. When you draft something, it's going to be denying an opponent something. So that's a great way to play against your opponents. The person with the least stones gets to go first in a round and gets to take cards. So you have to juggle your supply of actions with the desire to want to snatch tempo.
Right.
Okay, and what are we going to be doing? We're going to be taking these cards and we're going to be building kingdoms with them. Broadly, lands, which are the numbered cards, hold character cards. So lands will be built into sets, and then character cards will go on top and can manipulate the properties of those cards. And like I said, I'm not going to go into all the rules because I think what would be better for this video is people can watch it afterwards as well and get a sense of the game after reading the rules. But we just want to give a sense of how it is to play the game. So basically, we want to be building clever sets in our kingdom, which is a kind of grid of cards that we'll build. We want to keep valuable cards in our supply, and we want to feed those into our kingdom. And we want to disrupt our opponents who are doing the same. And we're trying to do that to accrue crowns, which is the currency of the game, and is what will win us the game at the end. When this deck runs out of cards, that will be the end of the game. So imagine we're in a tavern playing. This is what we want the final version of the game to conjure up. These feelings of well-worn coins and stones that could be part of a royal playset or be found on the street outside of a tavern. We're going to be passing this initiative backwards and forwards, and we're also going to be including these tails. Okay. Now here is the big departure that we're experimenting with today, and it's a part of an experiment, as I said earlier, that we've been doing for a while. So for a long time, we've been doing the tails as global modifiers, and they affect the whole table. But recently, we've been really interested in exploring how explosive and dynamic they could be if they were your own. So we're each going to begin with some of these, and we can buy some more throughout the course of the game, and think of them like special one-off abilities that spark powerful plays. So you have the stability of building these kingdoms, and then you have all the fractious, exciting stuff can be sparking off these, as well as your clever plays here.
Right. Yeah.
We're going to be shuffling these up and putting them in. Now, I'll just say some of these are experimental, and we're just going to get playful with them. As you can see, there's lots of repeated artwork again. If it all goes wrong, then you're getting an insight into the development process. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to shuffle up some starting lands, and these are going to appear in our, some starting, characters and lands. So broadly, Andrew's got a nice little investment here of wanting to I'm
sort of interested in the sun suit and the comet suit that I've got here. So I'm looking kind of at the market here. In fact, already I can start to see this 8 is looking pretty tasty. I have a 9 that I could start building, for example, a straight flush, which is one of the best sets in the game. So, yeah, I think I want to try and take that as soon as possible, if Pablo will let me. Probably won't. I've just told him exactly what I want.
I won't. Okay, so, and then we're going to take some of these nice abilities. So we each get 3 of them. And these are secret, except I'll obviously be looking at stream and see what Andrew's got.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And then it's on a delay, so you're going to have to wait like a minute while I just look at the screen. Okay, so I'm just going to review mine. Oh, Andrew, you're in big trouble.
Oh dear. Okay. Okay. So before we start, maybe just have a quick look back over some questions. Oh, Shapman, sit down here.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, folks. Thank you so much for joining.
It's a Friday night. It's a party.
Oh yeah, the only other game I've seen that used these green stones is Orlog, which was that Assassin's Creed game. Right?
Yes.
Yes, we actually did have a look at that as a concept to see if it was feasible to even include this kind of component in our game, and we saw that was obviously possible. In fact, I think the manufacturer was Panda as well.
Yeah, we spoke to them. I only know Orlok via. I haven't played it in the game, but I know that Dan Thoreau gave it a frankly withering review. Let's say. So hopefully this game is more agreeable to people than that game. Okay.
Okay, so Pablo's starting, so he gets first pick of these cards. So we're going to each take one card that we can then put into our supply and then choose to play a card.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so let's have a little look at this. Annulets in particular are cool because they give you more actions and then you can use them later. And then at the end of the game, you're going to get bonus points. But I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to take a Monarch. And then I'm going to I get to play a card for free from my supply instead of having to pay stones. So I'm going to take the 6. And then I'm going to pay 1 stone and secure a Monarch on that card. So Monarchs broadly make the card more valuable. Mm-hmm. So that's a nice little thing there. And it's protected, sort of. And I passed Andrew.
Right. So yes, that's already looking a little threatening. But my plan hasn't been ruined yet. So I'm going to take that 8, and I want to try and see if I can start the formations of straight flush here. So I can put this into my supply, and then of course I can play 1 card for free. So I'm going to play that 8 that I've just acquired, and then I will also pay a stone to the reserve, which is over here, and I will put this 9 in. So that cost me 1 stone because it's an additional card on top of my free card. With nothing else to do, so I'm maybe looking at what's coming up next. Is there anything I can do? So initiative is determined by whoever has the fewest stones. So if I can spend 1 more stone, I could sort of guarantee first pick of these cards.
We're tied, so it will default to you anyway.
And so there's already something here. I'm looking at this 5, maybe the start of a straight flush over here as well. So I think I might do that. I'm going to spend an additional stone, and I'm going to put this 3 into my grid here, into my kingdom. And so what that will mean is when we start the next turn, I will have first pick of the next row of cards.
Okay, I'm then, at the end of the draft, you sort of scoop up the remaining cards and then go into your supply. And they can be used in the next round. But of course, if you don't have initiative, players can interact with those cards in your supply. And this is where like the entanglement of the game comes. In some ways, it's about building nice sets. And in other ways, it's about ripping out your friend's throat with your teeth. Okay, so I'm going to take this Annulet. Annulets do not go in your grid. They do not go in your supply. You score them instantly, and you get a stone. Bang.
Okay, so
bang, bang, bang.
So Pablo has a load of options now that he has these 5 stones. So I'm thinking he's perhaps going to try and attack me. He's going to maybe steal anything I might take next turn. There's maybe a world where he actually really wants what I've just taken there. So
I don't.
Nice bluff. Right. So we will refresh the market.
Yep.
And because I have the fewest stones now
Bang.
I get initiative and first pick of these cards. So this is looking like I want to try and protect this as much as possible. But I don't really have anything that I could use, at least that Pablo knows about. So instead, I think I'm going to take this 5, and I'm going to hold. I'm going to put it into my. I'm going to put it into my grid. Now I can do that for free because that was the only card I've played so far. What I'm also going to do is play this ability card from my hand, this tail card.
Ugh.
So don't worry, it's not such an egregious one. I can place this into my kingdom, and it is treated as any card. So what I would like to treat it as in this case would be the 7 of suns. So I've now formed a straight flush. I can now choose to score it, but if I score, it's the last thing I do on my turn, so I can't do anything else after this point. I think I'm going to hold off. I'm going to risk it and not score just yet.
Okay.
So I'm going to pass.
Totally heinous. Okay, well played. So there's a few things I could do here. I could disrupt Andrew really badly with this. And I can explain how that card works. And I could do an attack here. Yeah. And I might do that. The one thing is that because he has a wild here, it's actually really hard to disrupt this.
Yes.
So, this is tough. Yeah. Okay, so I think, although I could do this, I would be paying a bunch of stones to attack him, and I'm not sure it's worth it. So I'm going to take this card, and I put it in my supply, and then I get a free play. So I'm going to do this. I do not need to pay for that. And this can go anywhere. Your grid, your kingdom, is a kind of nebulous area until you start locking it in, at which point it becomes a 3x3 grid. So for example, the maximum width of Andrew's place is like this, and it could go, you could put a card there and put a card there.
Right.
Right, so I'm going to take this card. He's on 3 stones.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use one of my powers, I think.
Oh dear.
It's really chronic. It says a player may discard. Oh. Okay. So I use this ability, and it says he must discard a card from his area.
No. Really?
Sorry, 2 cards from his area.
Oh dear.
And I think it's going to be.
I mean, the straight flush, right?
It's going to be this one. And this one.
Yep. And they return to my supply.
They go back to the supply, and then I'm going to be extra horrible.
No.
And I'm going to steal. So I give him 1 stone, and that steals the card.
No.
Over here. In fact, I'll take that 8. Yeah, the 8 is better. I'll take the 8, and then I will play a stone to play it into my grid, and I'm going to play it here. The reason I'm playing it is so that he can't take it back. So that's an example of a tail card, or these special ability cards being absolutely horrible. Okay, and I end my turn.
So yes, that was incredibly cruel. So Pablo's looking vulnerable here. So I'm thinking there's maybe something I could do where I attack next turn. But I'd have to spend 2 stones to take initiative, which I don't want to do. I need them. So at the end of the round, we each acquire one of these cards. I get first pick. I am going to take this because I think that's more important for Pablo, and I think he's going to try and steal it off me.
Yes, and then I get left with this blue magician,
right,
which is fine. And yeah, let's start a new round.
Nice.
So Andrew's on 4 stones, I'm on 3, so I snatch initiative, and bang, we go into a new round. Okay, let's pick up the pace a little bit.
Okay.
So, this 7 is very useful. This 9 is beautiful. This 9 is beautiful. This 9 is beautiful. I think I have enough stones to make this happen. Steal 2. Yes. No, not quite. Damn it. Okay. Well. Yes, I think I do this.
While Pablo's thinking,
Yes.
Matthew, is random lands given to each player a relatively new addition? Yes, this is something we're trialing. We wanted the opening of the game to feel a little more dynamic. What we're finding with the kind of current build of the game is that those first two kind of opening turns...
They're just set up turns.
Yeah, you set up. Everything's the same generally for the first opening rounds of the game. And what we thought was, if we could add some starting cards, does that encourage you to build things in different ways and give you more options for those opening rounds? Gives you more to spend stones on. So it's something that we've been trialing for sure.
Okay, I'm going to take. Oh, my brain. I'm sorry. Okay, no, I'm actually going to take. No, I'm not. Yes, I am.
You're not going to take 7?
No, I'm going to take this.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and then I'm going to steal that 9 from you.
Oh no.
There we go. Okay, so I give you a stone. So although I'm stealing a card from Andrew, I'm like flooding him with stones. I'm giving him lots of stones, which gives him lots of actions. But it also means that he's slower at being able to hold initiative. So it means that I can get ahead of him. So I've taken these two, and then I hate this. You've got that sword. I'm going to do an unusual thing here, I think, and pay my last stone to place this here. So Magician.
Oh, okay.
This now means that this 8 is now both blue and yellow, but also I've used the Magician to defend against a knight play, where he could have placed the knight on there and forced me to change the number of that card to something else.
That's good. So I could still do that and put it here, but he would probably make it an 8, allowing him to form a 3 of a kind if another 8 comes up.
And they're pretty valuable.
But I can see that 10 that he really wants is right here. And so I think I need to do something clever here, which is use one of my abilities. I'm going to seize initiative. There was no other way of spending down. I have 5 of these stones. I could not have spent that much. So what that means is I can take it and hopefully do something
beautiful,
with it.
Beautiful, good play.
So I need to take a card, of course, as well. None of these are brilliant for me. I think I could maybe do something with... I think I could do something with this 2. So I'm going to take the 2, put it into my supply. In fact, I think I could do something with this. Because this card can be anything, and I haven't declared what it is, I only declare it when I score it, I could now treat this as a 2. So I could try and form a 3, 2, 1 straight flush. If I put a 2 here, well now maybe have a 3 of a kind, stretching this way. I think that's what I'm going to try and do. And I think I am also going to buy a new ability card, because I have lots of stones and I can spend them. I'm going to spend 2 here. And put these into the reserve. And I take the top deck of the ability cards. And let's see what we get. Very nice. Okay, perfect for next turn. Potentially. Okay, I pass.
Okay, so you scoop up first.
Right. So I will take... And the reason I'm taking first is because initiative has changed. Because I seize initiative now, I now get first pick, even though Pablo technically started the round. So I think I want to maybe take this. I think that I could try and make some of these sun suits. Yeah.
And I'll take the 9, and we pass. We go to the next round. So
yeah.
I'll refresh the market. There we go. Okay, nice.
Okay. So I have initiative, which means I get first pick. Now, I have the sword, the knight here. Pablo really wants this 10. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this 10 and I'm going to put it into my kingdom for free.
Come on.
Yeah. And I'm going to pay a stone. So by paying a stone, I can play another card from my grid. I'm going to put this knight on this 10. And that's going to prevent it from being attacked by Pablo, but it also, crucially, stops him taking it for his kingdom. And
then when he goes to score, he can say that card underneath the knight is any number except a 10.
Yeah, so it just can't be that exact 10.
So most likely he will make that a 3,
Exactly.
or make it a 1,
Yeah.
or to make straight flush.
So I'm thinking there's not much coming up, so I actually might try and get some points on the board here, and I actually think I will score this. So I'm actually only going to score one set. I'm going to score the set, and I'm going to treat this as a 3. This will be a 2, and I'll change this to be a 1. So I have a straight flush, which means I get 5 points. So a straight flush is worth 5 points, 3 of a kind is worth 3, a straight is worth 2, and a flush is worth 1. So this is the best set I could make, but it's cost me a few cards to get it. So I'll score this. All scored cards get moved to your scored pile, face down, and then you get this, the amount of the set score. So in this case, it's 5 crowns, and for each set you score, you also get a stone. So that will allow me to spend more actions later. Great, I'm happy. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Right. I think there's something I can do here. Oh, I need the stones. I need the stones. Rough. Rough. Okay. Okay. Oh, shoot. Alright, let's just take this 6. And let's play this 6 here.
Mm-hmm.
It's not great, but it's fine. And I pass, so it's you to scoop first.
Right. Well,
Are these in your grid?
they are in my grid.
In
Yeah.
your kingdom?
Yes, they are.
Can we just...
Let's pull these aside.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, this is my kingdom. I think maybe this knight is slightly more useful. So I'm going to take this.
There you go.
Yep.
Okay, and I'll take the magician. Not hugely useful for me at the moment, but could be in the future. It's kind of good to deny.
Yeah, I think you could attack me right there, right?
Okay.
Okay, so we refresh the market.
And I think initiative bounces to me.
It does, yeah. So you've got no stones.
Right. I've got no stones, which is sort of tragic, and I'm like really fishing for. I'm really fishing for 7 somewhere, but I haven't got it naturally. Now I can use knights to do it, but I just don't have the stones here. Oh, there's lots to think about. Okay, in the interest of not making this stream go on forever, I will try and make this go quickly. I think. Oh, Jings. Jings. Right, I take this 8.
Yep.
I play this 8 here.
Nice. Yep.
Oi, I take this 8 here, yeah, and I pass, I think.
Right. Because you probably wanted to play the knight, but you can't afford to do so.
I sure do.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take this 8. Felt like you should have maybe taken that. I'll put this in and I'll pay 1 stone.
Sure.
I'll pay 1 stone and I will place this knight on here. So remember, the knight allows me to change the value of this.
Yeah.
So this is now 3, 4, and 5. I've formed another straight flush. Now I could score it right now. But do I? That's the good question. Now I can see there's a 6 up here. I'm going to be greedy and I'm going to hold off and I'm going to see if I can do something else. See if I can form other sets as part of this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to hold off.
Alright. I scoop. I've already got a green knight, so I'm going to take a blue knight.
Right.
And there you go. You can grab
this.
them.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, nice. And I hold initiative, and here is where it's really important that I held initiative. Oh, there's a 7 there. I could have. I maybe just could have waited for this. Oh, if I'd just been braver. If I'd been bolder. Isn't that a motto for life? But I think. Oh dang! There's all these good moves. Okay. I have my move. It's really, really, really imperfect, but it's gonna do something. So I'm just gonna do it. I'm going to reveal one of my secret tales.
Oh no.
At the start of the round, reveal this card. For the rest of the round, all players.
Oh, okay.
It's not good for you.
Oh, it's not good for me?
Yeah.
No.
Get +2 if their set values are over 21.
Right.
So basically, I've been secretly,
Oh,
because I've had this almost like secret objective of like loading these high value cards.
Very cool.
So what I'm going to do is take the 7, which is like very like suboptimal in some ways, because this is okay. Andrew, are you okay? I wish I had some stones and I could steal, but I can't. So I'm actually gonna score this now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna score this, and we'll talk through the scoring. So I usually do rows and then columns and then diagonals. So nothing, not off to a great start, and then just a flush, but it's over 21. So that's 4 points for that bottom one. In fact, we'll do it like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then nothing here. It is straight, and it's over 21. So that's 6 points. Sorry, no, it's 5 points.
5 points, yeah.
And then this is straight. Oh, sorry, it's only 2 points. Sorry, apologies. So.
That's right, and then a straight. No, you're right. It's 4 points.
So sorry. So the first one should have been 3 points.
That's right. Yeah.
So 3 points, then nothing, 4 points.
That's right, and then another 4 points.
Exactly. So 11 in total.
Yeah. And almost a straight the other way, but just not quite in the right order.
Nothing. Okay, and then so I get 11 points, and this monarch was involved in 1.
Yeah. So you just get 2 additional
points, which is messy and not very good, but.
And it was good use of that because I cannot make use of the 21 or more.
And everything got scored there, with the exception of that 5 over there. So
yeah. So you've cleared out your grid, which means attacks are not going to be as useful for me.
And I get 3, 4 stones. And I get stones because you get them for the equal number of things that you did. So if Andrew could score over 21 here, it'd be very lucrative for him.
But I cannot.
But he cannot.
Yeah, that's frustrating. Okay, so my turn. The 6 here is really tempting because it's starting to form this, but my worry is that I just can't do anything with that afterwards. So maybe I take the Annulet. The Annulet gets me another stone. That's quite good. No, do you know what? I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to take this 6 and I'm going to put it in and I'm going to see if I can do something this way. Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to pass. Although I have left the Annulet for battle.
Okay, so we just get rid of these. Boom, there we go. Yeah, so do I take the Annulet or do I take that 3? I'm going to take the Annulet.
Nice.
And a stone, so I'm definitely not going first next round. So Andrew takes that 3.
And that goes to my supply.
Oops, and then you go first next round. You've snatched initiative, and then this goes down.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to. I think I've got a little move here. I'm gonna take the 1, and I'm gonna put this into my grid here. Now I've only formed a flush, but I'm gonna play an action. So I can acquire an additional card from the bottom or top row of the river. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take the monarch
and place it on the corner.
Place it on the corner, exactly right. And so now when I score, so I have a straight flush and I have a flush, but this monarch is now part of 2 different sets. So I think now is maybe the time to score. I think this is too easy to disrupt. So I'm gonna score. So I have a straight flush, so that's 5 points, and then I have a flush for 1 point,
Mm-hmm.
and a monarch that is involved in 2. So that's an additional 4 points. So I will just swap that out for 2
And
fives.
you get 2 stones.
And I get 2 stones.
Yowzers trousers. That's good. Good. Well played.
Okay. And I pass because I can't do anything after scoring. So,
So
that's
what are
the
you
fun
on?
thing.
You're on 15.
I'm on 15, but it's dropped under the table.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice TTS. Okay. And then you scoop.
I do. Now, what have I got? Actually, both of these are quite good, but I think the 9 is better because I'm still going to hold initiative.
Okay. I'll take this 3 and pass. We pass.
Okay. Okay.
What do you do?
I'm going to take this 9. So I have the foundations of, again, maybe a 3 of a kind. Fact. Yes, I'm going to take this 9. And I'm going to place that 9. And I'll pay 1 stone to put the additional 9 in. And then I'm actually going to steal. So I'm going to give Pablo another stone. He's already got a lot, but I'm going to take this 9 from him. And I will put that in for an additional stone. So I've now paid a lot of stones, but that means I can hopefully take first turn for the next little while. This would have been great on that turn that you triggered the 21 or over.
It would have.
Oh well. Now, I have a question. Do I score now? It would get me 3 points and 1 stone. I'm going to hold off.
Okay. This is a loud car. Right. Andrew, the fool, he's made a dreadful...
No, he's going to attack.
He's made a dreadful, horrible blunder by giving me more stones than a big river. I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff.
Oh.
I'm a happy boy. So the first thing that you do is you purchase a card. So I actually am sort of interested in keeping tempo with these Annulets, especially because I think Andrew's gonna take that one probably. So I'm gonna take one, so I get an extra stone, which is sort of laughable at this point because I've got so many. But then I'm gonna use them to good effect. So the first thing I'm gonna do is attack.
No.
So I spend 2 stones, and I take a knight, and I say that cannot be a 9 because then he gets to decide when he scores. But crucially, it cannot be the number that it's on. So it can be anything but a 9.
Mm.
So knights are great for attacking.
Should have scored.
He should have scored. Secondly, I'm going to spend 2 stones and I am going to buy a new one of those abilities. Now, the thing about these abilities is you just have to draw the top one. And again, just for people watching, this is a pretty experimental thing. This game's in active development. Before, these effects just affected the whole table, and there was maybe only 1 or 2 of them in play at any one time. And what we've done now is been like, what if we just gave people these, they could purchase them, and they could flash in all these experimental abilities that would allow them to kind of create all these expressive moments in the game. Now, I will say, after all that, my stone collection is still quite strong, but I just don't have that much in my grid, which is not great, because obviously I need that score.
What is your score? So you're on 13 currently. Okay.
Oh, and this is what I acquired, and I love it.
Oh.
I'll just read it out to the table.
Sure.
When you acquire this card, place this card in your kingdom. When you score 1 or more sets adjacent to this card, gain 2 crowns for each set scored. Discard this card. So essentially, I want to build around this, but not... I want to build as many sets as I can around this, and for each one I do, I'm going to get bonus points, which is lovely. Okay, and with that being said, oh, Jings. I think I probably pass.
Okay.
I think I pass. So you can scoop.
Right. Well, that's really sort of messed me up. Well, I'll take the Annulet.
Yeah.
So I get, of course, 1 stone for that, which is good because I can maybe do some things.
And I'll
here.
take this. Andrew keeps initiative because he's only on 2 stones and I'm on
Right.
3. And then we go to a new round.
Okay. So I think I take. Ooh, so this has to be. This could be a 10. Could be It could be anything I want, I suppose. Just can't be a 9. So I could. So the trickier one. I'm gonna take this 10.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna take this 10, and I'm gonna
Oh,
do
yeah.
something a little risky and
Yeah.
do this. Oh, maybe not. Maybe 10's not the right call here.
Certainly disrupts me getting 10s.
Yeah, I think you want maybe the 10. So I'm actually going to do something like this. I'm actually going to spend these 2 stones that I have remaining. I'm going to buy a new ability. I really want to see if I can get something good.
He's going fishing.
Yeah.
Fishing with John. Do you remember that TV show? It was very good.
What?
Well, I don't know if it was a TV show. I think it was like a weird like direct-to-video thing, actually. Okay, right. So
okay, I have a cool ability. I can't use it just yet, but I have a cool ability.
ain't that life? I have a cool ability, but I can't use it. Okay, so Andrew's blundering this game. I would say.
What? Why?
He keeps blundering, I think.
No.
I think he keeps blundering. So here's what I'm going to do. At the end of the game, you get penalised for cards left in your zone. And Andrew's got quite a lot, but I've also got quite a lot. So I'm dead keen on starting to get rid of these. Now, because we have new starting cards, there are like more knights bobbing around than there should be. So if I can get rid of every green card, then Andrew can't like get rid of this, which I think is quite a good thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 10, I'm going to put it here. Then I'm going to take this knight and play it for free there. Pay one to do that.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to play this again.
It's pretty good.
To there. Now that's a straight flush.
Yeah.
Because this is going to act as a 4 when I score it. Now it puts me down to 1 stone, and Andrew is on 0.
But because I already hold it,
so
it's up to you.
Yeah. Oh, this is just rough, because you could take the Annulet here in your scoop and then give me the stone, even if I do something to you.
Yes, that's the thing about Annulets, is when you take them, you don't have to take them you don't have to take the stone for yourself. You can give it to any opponent, which is really useful for determining initiative.
Yeah.
Which I might do.
So check this out. I'm going to do a beautiful thing. I'm going to do a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's going to slightly undermine this, but because this is already a straight flush, I think I'm okay with it. I'm going to score this. So I'm only scoring it with a single set. Boo. Okay, not great. But I get 2 for that, because I'm going to score this. And then that's a straight flush, so that's 5 points, and I get 1 stone. But crucially, I'm going to play a power.
Oh no!
And the power says, after scoring, return up to 2 of those cards to any position in the kingdom. Lovely. So I use 2 abilities there on a single turn for a big mega turn. So I'm going to make this knight go away, and I'm going to make this 10 go away, and I'm going to place these cards like this. Now Andrew can attack me, but I'm kind of hoping that I can puzzle my way out of it if he does. The less brave move would be to, or the more conservative move would be this, but I shoot for a 4. Actually, do you know what? I'm a wimp. There we go. I'm a wimp. Okay.
Okay, that was good.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, so I have first pick of these. I could take the Annulet. I think I'm doing quite well on these, so I think I will take it. And just hope that by the end of the game, I can get a little bit of a boost. And I do get a stone as well. Now, I could give it to Pablo. I don't think really any of those cards are actually all that useful for him. So I'm instead going to keep it for myself.
Okay, and I scoop this 8. Alright. Okay, so we're closing in to the late mid-game, entering the end game.
Yeah, not long to go now. Okay, that's a nice looking set. Okay. So, Hamill takes initiative and gets first pick.
No, you're only in one stone, right?
Oh yeah,
Hamill
yeah.
two,
Sorry,
yeah.
you just
Yeah,
got
yeah.
2 for scoring, of course. Okay, well that's even better for me. Okay, I'm going to take the 7. I think. Yes, I'm going to take the 7. I've really messed this up a bit, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
So I could do this. It's just a flush.
Which is 1 point, as opposed to a
1
straight
point,
flush,
right,
which
as
is
opposed to a
5.
straight- Yeah. So not great.
Not great.
I wonder if there's something else I could do here. Not really. But I'm looking maybe at the top row. There's 5 and a 6. I mean, there's a foundation of a straight flush right there. Same here, 4, 5, 6. But I don't think I can get all of those, which isn't ideal. So I am going to do something a little different. And I'm going to take this 5.
Mm-hmm. That's a good move.
I'm going to take this 5 and I'm going to put it here.
Yeah.
And because I want to try and... No, I'm going to hold off. I was going to perhaps spend down. I'm not going to. I'm going to hold off. I have a plan here. Okay. I pass.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, I think... So there's a question here. I could steal that 3 from him, take this 3, build a nice little 3 there. And I don't hate that because then I'd be ahead. And then I could play a 5.
Yeah.
And I'd be looking at 2 extra sets, which kind of late on for 3s is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could do something much riskier and go fishing for a new ability with these 2 stones.
Do that.
And kind of like figure it out. I'm
do
kind
that.
of in
do
the
that.
lead.
Gamble.
Right. Because I currently don't have anything to disrupt this with, which is looking like it's going to score you quite a lot. Whereas I'm...
I don't
want to give you stones. I'm going to do it. I'm going to spend these
nice.
2,
Nice.
and I'm going to grab myself an ability. Let's see what that ability is. Wow.
Oh no.
Wow. It's okay. It's okay. I think I'm going to use it right now.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Draw 2 cards from the top of the deck and add 1 to your kingdom and 1 to the supply.
Oh, that's pretty good.
This is real, like, going fishing stuff. Okay, here's 2.
Oh, come on, that's very good.
Oh, it's...
That's brilliant.
Oh. Thank you. Okay, well, interesting.
You don't have the stones now to put that. So you're going to have to put 1 into your supply and it'll stay there.
Yeah, which is grim, actually, I
Mhm.
suppose, if we view it that way. But I think this is the move.
Right.
I do this. This goes into my supply.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to take a card from here. I'm going to take this 3, though maybe the 4 because of the magician would be kind of good. Yeah, I'm going to take this 4.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm going to take this 4. I'm going to play that there.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, right, and I pass. So you scoop first.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I take that 7 just in case I can do something a bit later.
I'll take that 3. I'm happy to take that 3.
Yeah, I think 3 is good for you.
Oh, we've got so many cards left over.
Yeah. So remember, cards at the end of the game are worth negative points. So we want to know. We're at a stage where we want to probably be trying to get rid of those where possible.
Yes. So I go first.
You do go first, annoyingly.
I'd love to take a stone, but it's not what I can take. I'm going to take this,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to appraise whether, like, I'm in danger. I am in danger. It's because of this. Actually, no, that wouldn't
Remember, I need
change.
stones though.
And it also wouldn't change the number. Like, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
if you change.
Yeah.
Oh well, I suppose it would affect this.
Yeah.
But you don't have any stones. You have one stone
Right.
and no way to pick up amulets.
Mm-hmm.
You might be able to go first next round, because if you go lower than 0, you'll be able to snatch from me.
Yes.
Oh, this is tricky. Tricky.
Pablo seems to have yes, yeah. I've gone with the tactic of stacking his points tokens. Yes. So he's on. So Pablo's on 20 points. I am on 15.
I do that so I look small.
Non-threatening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm a baby. It's just a small thing.
Yeah.
But yes, no. Let's. It's a bit more impressive. Let's do this. It's close. It's close. I'm worried that he's going to disrupt this, and it'd be really, really damaging for me. So I think, again, in the spirit of how I've been playing the game, which is like a complete coward, I'm going to score this for 3 points.
Boo.
And which is so little. That's really, really weak, to be honest.
Yeah, it is.
And
I'm happy with that.
yeah, and I get 2 stones. But I've avoided maybe
Stones
getting.
is good though. I mean, remember
Yeah.
you could buy an ability.
I could buy an ability. Go
It's good
fishing
stones.
again.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
can I pass?
Okay. So I think I need some stones. I need some points. I need to be able to do something here. So I'm going to take the 6, but I'm not going to play the 6. I'm instead going to play. Am I going to play this 3 actually? Oh, maybe not. No, I actually think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to play this here, and I'm going to pay 1 stone, and I'm going to play this here. And then I'm going to treat this as an 8.
Lovely.
Because I can't treat it as anything other than. Well, it can't be a 9.
Yeah, it's nice.
Which has
It's
ruined
nice.
this. So I'm going to score this diagonal for a straight flush.
Yeah.
I think that's the best I can do right now because I haven't stones.
It's
I
really
really
good.
want that 8. I
It's
really
really
want that 8 because I could have maybe put that here. Don't have the stones to steal it, so that's okay. Yeah, I'll take this and I will.
So it's 5 points.
That's
and
5
stones.
points. Exactly.
Yeah,
right.
really good. Really good. Good way of puzzling out of that. And now there's maybe ways that you can get a 9 back in there, and
Right.
and yeah, nice.
Okay, so that's 5 points and 1 stone. Happy with that.
Okay, so you need that 9. So-
Yep.
Okay, and at the end of the game, with this current build of the game, each card is worth -1 point at
Yeah.
the end of the game. So it can be like pretty devastating, you know, to have a bunch of cards at the end of the game.
Okay, we are getting close.
We have only got 2 more rounds
Yeah,
left
yeah.
because I think. Oh no, we've got 3.
We've got 3.
3 more rounds. Okay, so you're on 1 stone and I'm on
Mhm.
2. So you grab initiative.
I do.
And
I
you
do.
can go,
Okay.
go, go.
So I only have 1 stone. Is there something I can do here?
And just to be clear, annulets at the end of the game, you score 1 for each
Right.
annulet you have, and then if you have the most, you get an extra 3.
Right. I think that's the move. Now, I think this is the best time to do what I'm about to do. So at the start of the round, I'm going to reveal this. For the rest of the round, for each sun I score, gain 1 crown. So what I can do is I can take the annulet, gain the stone for this, and then play this for free.
Mm-hmm.
And if I score now, which I'll score a flush, not great, it's 1 point, but because that's 4 points in total because there's 3.
Yep.
I was hoping is there a way I could maybe put this in, but I don't think so. Don't think there's a way of doing that.
What card did you take?
I took the
Oh, you took the yeah.
I took
it
the
was
annulet. I
free-
took the
free-
annulet, and then it was
Yeah,
free
yeah,
to me,
yeah.
for me to play this. So yes, hang on. No, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to play this here, and then I'm going to play an additional card.
Yeah.
I'm going to seize initiative. I'm going to make sure I get first pick. of
Oh,
cards
so
next
that's
turn.
4. For that 4.
Yes. Now it's a little risky because Pablo can obviously now attack me. That's maybe too risky. Isn't it? Am I? Do I do it? Do I do it? No, there's no way. There's no way.
I won't let that happen.
No. Oh, well, I've played it now, so... Well,
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've played it now.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I messed that. Oh,
This is
not
an
good.
interesting approach to the game.
I got greedy and don't think it worked.
Okay.
Oh, no! Now I can't score it! Hang on. What I can do.
Just take your time.
Yeah, let me just do a couple of little things here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that back.
Yeah.
I'll still choose initiative. I think it's still useful, but I'm gonna score this.
He's definitely got streaming brain.
I'm gonna score it. I'm gonna score it for literally 1 point, but because of the ability, I get 4 points instead. So not bad actually. Okay. Not great. Okay. Pass.
I'm in a pretty. I've been making fun of Andrew a lot, but actually
How many cards you got?
I'm in a kind of like grim bind, because there's so many things, like this is piling up, these are all going to be negative points at the end of the game, and these cards are not hugely synergistic with each other, and so the stone currency is going to be really important, which is just making them count. It's probably not stealing, so I just don't think that I'm going to be able to make that work. So I think what I'm going to do is... Wow, okay, oof, shoot.
Remember, one more turn after this.
One more turn.
After 2 more turns after. After at least this round.
I think I take this 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I...
You're welcome to take some of mine if you want.
I pass. So you get first scoop.
Yes. Both of these work fine for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter which one.
I'm going to take this 2, and I seize initiative because we're both tied on 2. Alright, and there's 2 more rounds left. You don't play around if there's any left in the market. So basically, until you can do a complete row of cards. So...
Go on then.
Well, no, I mean, it's not... This is not good. None of this is good. None of this is good. This is all pretty
So
bad.
maybe better taking the Annulet.
I'm going to
yourself
do
some
that.
stones, right?
No, so I'm going to do this, and then I take a stone.
Right, so you can play a bunch
3
of cards.
stones. Yeah, exactly. I can play cards,
Mm-hmm.
and playing those cards would be something like this: 1,
Yes, smart.
2, 3.
Yes, cool.
And the reason why I'm putting 1 here, the Monarch, which is like it's worth 2 points, but it's actually so it defends. It's this that could change the number, that could ruin my day. So that was all 3 stones got taken up.
Yeah, nice.
And this is like real scrappy play at this point, but
you've reduced how much your points will be reduced at the end, which is good.
yep. And this will get me some points.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and a pass to Andrew.
This literally... So... Do I go all out and just get a new ability? But I don't have any way of playing these.
You're in trouble.
I'm in trouble. I'm in real trouble. So I'm in real trouble.
We played a pretty ugly game, but
yeah, we have. Yeah. I'm gonna take this 4.
oh yeah, we're in like real desperate straits now. Just chucking flushes everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me. Pass.
Okay. Sure. Oh boy, 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 oh boy. I think I take this 2. Actually, apologies. It's you. I think it's you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take that 4.
Yeah.
Is that 4 good for you? Potentially, yes. Although I get to go first.
Yeah. Okay, so final round because there's only 2 left in the deck. So.
So
I will reveal them just because there's a couple of abilities that like swap
yeah,
these around.
that do let you swap around. But because I have no stones, I cannot play anything here. I don't think. I actually don't think I can do anything. I can play a single card. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, what's riding on the game if Pablo wins, does he get out of the dark art dungeon? No.
No.
Definitely not.
No. Unfortunately, this is me out the art dungeon. I get put back in after this. Right. It maybe comes down to what is the most useful card for you.
Right.
And they all don't look great for you. You've got a few stones.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that 10 is useful.
Mm-hmm.
That 3 is sort of useful.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing I can see that's standing out as like great. So I think I do this. Yeah, I think I do this. I take this. I cannot do anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I score a flush, which is worth 2,
Yeah.
and a monarch, which is worth another 2. So it's 4 points. So I'll just give a point back.
Yeah, straight. +2, so 4 points. Yeah.
This, and I get a single stone, which is like one of the tiebreakers in the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
But it's very unlikely that that's going to do anything. And then at the end of the game, I'm going to get punished by quite a few cards, and then there might be more. Right.
Okay, is there anything I can do here? There sort of is, maybe. I can take this. Can I see?
Do you go fishing for an ability? That's the question.
Do I go for
How desperate?
I think I could do something actually. Oh no, I can't. I can't do it because I've put this in the wrong place. I can't do what I wanted to do. Oh, that's really frustrating. Oh no.
Well, whatever's happening there, I'm glad.
No. Heartbreaking. Okay, so. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, I will take.
What a scrappy endgame
Yeah,
this is.
this is not.
Look at that. Look at this. Oh boy.
Ah, no. So I think I can get rid of some stuff here. Putting this here. Actually, I think I can.
You can fix it. Can you fix it?
Can I fix it? That's a good question. Actually, I'm just not going to play this. I'm going to keep that in my supply.
Right.
I'm going to play this.
Sure.
I'm going to play this for 1.
Sure. And then
I'm going to play
numbers.
this
Yeah.
for an additional 1. I'm going to score this. So this is a 3 of a kind, so 4,
Yeah.
4, 4. Score this. I think that's maybe the best I can do. It's not great though. So that's going to be -6 points at the end of the game.
So you got 4.
I did get, and I got myself 3 points there, which is nice.
3 points.
3 points in a stone, not going to do a huge amount.
All right. So, in the last round, you don't scoop anything up. So basically, these are leftover cards. So there are like abilities that would interact with these, but
that's not right. There we go.
But
I'm trying to just get rid of 5 and swap them for this. There we go. That's
Okay.
what I'm on.
so all these go away, and then we look at a final scoring situation. So,
we're both going to lose the same amount of points.
we're both going to lose 6 points.
Yeah.
Very depressing. I'll say that we've been playing this game for a very long time, and that's not
You're
the
going to win by
way.
a single point. Come on.
It's not the way you do it. Wait, hang on.
Oh, we have amulets.
Hang on.
Oh, you don't have a card, do you? Oh.
Okay, so all of these go away.
Yeah.
They all just go into our scored pile.
So you are currently on 21.
And you're on.
20.
Oh, is it really that close?
It's really that close.
I was. Alright.
I think you did play the blinder at the end there. So now we just search for amulets.
Oh, yeah, so you
just
look for amulets.
I think I got enough.
So for each
Didn't get
amulet, you get 1 point, and then if you have the most, where it's more than other players.
I've got 2. Oh no.
Oh, I think I've got it.
I think you've got it.
Although there's some left over. Is there any?
Yeah, there was one left over.
1, 2. I think I only have 4.
That would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I've only got 4. Okay.
Oh, no.
So I get 7 points for Annulets,
Yeah.
and Andrew gets
2.
2. Grim.
Whoa.
All right.
Okay, so your final scores are 27 to 22. Mr. Glade.
Woof, 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 woof. Okay. Obviously, I had it under control the whole time.
Sure.
There's no
Sure.
problem.
Sure.
All right. So. All right. So yes, that was the game in motion. I'm glad that you could see a particularly ugly.
Yeah. Didn't play that as efficiently as possible.
Scrappy
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
but that's the spirit of it in a lot of ways. Maybe if you want to zoom in and we'll just
Let me
glide
switch back.
around.
We're currently both on camera right now.
Oh no.
We'll switch back.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
There we go.
So, what I wanted to do very briefly, again, all in development, but people were asking about the solo mode in Annulet. So I just wanted to really quickly touch on it. So, the solo mode, you play against, essentially think of it like a resistance force. So, instead of playing against a human AI that you have to have a complicated rules step for, like the Old King's Crown. The Old King's Crown has an intelligence that you play against. Think of the solo mode in Annulet as pitting yourself up against an increasing challenge. So you go up against an example might be Balatro, which is in Balatro you're not playing against an intelligence that's playing Balatro against you. They're just you're playing against a set of forces, whether that's how the highest score you've got to get, but also we were interested in doing interesting problems that you have to solve. So you will go up against these challenge cards, and each one of them has different difficulty settings, and you mix and match these to create a unique opponent. Not one that will play against you, but one that you sort of will play the game to beat. So you've got to beat yourself while these challenges are in place, and they'll mess up the way that you function in the game. So the way that the solo mode works broadly is you are playing your own kingdom, and then the challenges will be disrupting you. So at its most basic, instead of 4 cards like you would in a 2-player game, or instead of 5 like in a 3-player game, there are 3 cards, and each round the draft is super tight. You're going to take 1 card, and you get to place it in your you get to place 2 cards in your supply, and you obviously get to place 1 for free, and then the 3rd card is banished, which means a third of all cards are going to be taken away from you. So you're going to be really careful about the cards that you're getting away. Then you add in these challenges that will punish you for getting rid of certain cards, or will damage you if you score certain suits, or will turn Annulets into poison and they hurt you. But at the same time, those abilities that we were playing in the game there, those wild abilities, you also get those, and these are specifically designed for solo. Again, this is just all placeholder assets. I mean, these are real effects, but I just mean artwork and things like that. So these all fundamentally change the game, and if you just want to spin up a single solo session, you would choose a few of these, 3, like in a normal game. You'd begin the game with them, and then you would go up against a difficulty setting that is defined by this. So the way you do it is, you can see on the backs, it tells you the difficulty setting. So you can build it. So let's say that 10 is very difficult, and there's different tiers. You'd be like, okay, I'm going to have a 3, and then you can choose. You can keep picking 3s if you wanted, and then maybe I'll add a 2. So now I'm at 7 strength. Anytime you want to stop, the remainder of the difficulty that you want to reach up until your difficulty setting is then added in extra points you have to make. So a bit like Balatro that way, then the extra points go up. So boom, 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 and you would add all those things, and you'd be like, oh goodness, I've got to try and defeat these conditions. And then we wrap that all up in a kind of solo campaign mode that you can do, where you string together these small games. Now, what we like about it is that rather than like the Old King's Crown, which is this very like in-depth, fully realised solo mode that we made with Ricky Royal.
Do you have the campaign sheet on the screen right now?
Yeah. This is about like, I've got a little space on my desk, and I'm going to bash out 2 games, and then in the morning I know I'm getting up early, so I'm going to bash out 1 more, and then when I get back from work, 2 more, and that's the campaign. That's if I survive. It has like a roguelike structure. So essentially, you'll be getting these upgrades, and you'll be carrying them over from game to game. So they're kind of like builds, right? I've got this one, and now I'm going to be like, next time, because each time before each session, you get to go to a shop, essentially. You get to buy new of these. So you want to try and build synergistic builds that you'll be able to use in the game. And then you'll be coupling that with these solo challenges. They're going to be increasing, but once you overcome a solo challenge, you know you'll never see it again. So that can inform your builds in turn. And you keep going on, and there's other little like bonuses that you can buy and little like things that help you with the campaign. However, if you ever lose a match and you don't have one of the extra life like abilities, that will be the end of your run. So how high do you push your score, the difficulty, to get better score multipliers, while also creating increasingly interesting builds? And finally, if you complete the campaign, you can then take that campaign endless. So you can keep playing, and it keeps getting escalatingly more difficult. So that's how the solo mode works.
Yeah.
Now, all still in development, but that's how it plays. And it's been amazing to watch people in the community starting to put together their campaign runs, and to see them crash out and burn. And
shout out to Rob, who's beaten it a bunch of times.
Yeah. I think he's made it to end twice. Right. I would say he's definitely lost a lot more runs than that. But yeah, so very, very good. Are there any questions?
Yeah, we'll jump back to the camera view. Yes. Any questions? Please feel free to either put them in the comments here, or we'll be on GameFound if you guys want to ask anything.
So why don't I have a little look here?
Yeah,
so,
a great question, Michael. How much time do your games typically last as experienced players? I would say the game plays around about 45 minutes to about an hour.
Or 30 minutes.
Sometimes 30 minutes. Yeah, when you're not like talking through your turn constantly, like we were doing there. You can definitely play really fast. I mean, we've had like speed games that have been like 20 minutes long or something.
Yeah.
Yes, it can be sort of as long as you want if you want to sit and really like analyze your turn, but you don't need to do that for sure.
Yeah, if you want to get really competitive about it, you can. But you can also string games together. Again, in solo mode, that's again also up to you. Like I'm a player who quite likes to percolate on my turns, especially if you've got some interesting abilities in hand. There's interesting things that you can string together and combos that last a couple of turns and stuff like that.
I prefer to just play, which is probably why I lost there.
Right.
Missed a bunch of things that I shouldn't have.
Okay, so I'm just going through messages here. The thing I really love about the game seems to capture the transient nature. Yes, I like that. Yeah. We like the idea of the kingdoms kind of rising and falling abstractly, which is exactly what the big game, The Old King's Crown, is about. The conflict in The Old King's Crown takes place in a single moment, but the implication is that these kind of conflicts have been happening again and again and again and again and again.
Yeah, how do you avoid power creep in designs with effects such as those on tail cards? That's a really good question. So I think we have like a series of levers that we can pull here. So often we can pay for things. So for example, things can cost stones, which we saw in that game were in pretty limited numbers, right? Like you could absolutely buy a new ability for 2 stones, but if you want something that's incredibly powerful, that is going to be pivotal within a game, you can ask it to cost stones, or you can ask it even cost crowns and things like that. So there are different tools that we can use to help balance an ability that is so pivotal that it's a one-time thing, right? Like, and these are discarded after use, so you will see them sort of once per game. You'll notice some of those cards came up twice. In fact, I had 2 that allowed me to seize twice. Not every single card's like that, so sometimes you will only see that one card, like once per turn.
Yes. So So we have 16 1-point coins and 5.
Oh, very much up in the air.
Yeah. That's just like what we have on TTS, just as a placeholder.
Yeah.
I will say, it's in development. There might be more.
Probably end up being more.
Yeah, there might be more coins themselves, or there might be more denominations as well. That's like very, very up in there. In fact, we have some visual designs for what if there was another type of coin as well. But yes, at the moment we just throw in as many as they would need, and then as the game goes on and we tune, we'll make sure to have plenty. So like in Old King's Crown, you can't run out essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure I totally get how the Annulet cards work, but is there a way to remember which card? Right. Okay. So yes, that's an interesting question. Annulets, when you get them, go straight into your score pile currently, right? Always in development, but they go into your score pile, and you immediately get a stone, right? So you get like a free action. So this is a great way of like stringing together turns. Like you grab an Annulet, then you do something else, and yes, there is a touch of hidden information there. The game actually has almost no hidden information, really. I mean, we're sprinkling in some more, we're experimenting with some. But the Old King's Crown is about creating a fog of war. I have a sense of what my opponent's trying to achieve. How can I outthink them? How can I plan them, and all these kind of things. With this game, it's much more visible because the market one round ahead is visible. So I play my move, and then I know that next round, if I've got control of the tempo, I'll be able to get that. So Annulets, when they go to your score pile, they're now hidden. No one can look at that. You can't look at your own score pile. Although there are some like one-off abilities that will let you do that. Right. But you essentially, in that moment, are trying to. We want it to be a little fuzzy, right? How many Annulets do I have? A very good player will keep track of it, but really it's about the broader sense of like how many did I get? Did I fight for these Annulets? Did I not? So there's a little bit of fuzziness in the scoring at the end there, unless you're a super astute player and are just tracking what every player took.
Right. Yeah, I think if there's any other questions, feel free to leave them in the chat here. Or, as we said, visit our Discord. We are very, very active in there where possible.
Yes.
So yeah, any questions, find us in Discord. That's the best place to get us. But any comments or questions, leave them. GameFound, perfect place to get us as well. We try to get comments as much as possible. But I hope you guys enjoyed our quick kind of intro to Annulet, just to see that game in development. We're probably going to make some more changes. You'll see some development over the course of the next few months. We'll of course keep you up to date as that progresses in GameFound on Discord. But yeah, stay tuned for lots of kind of cool things coming forward. Yeah,
well, I'll just echo that. Like, if you want to join in with this kind of stuff, the Discord's the best place to do it. Are we planning on doing a live stream with a solo play? I think that's a great idea.
Totally. Yeah.
Probably not during the campaign, just because there's lots going on and we're a relatively small team. But I think that's a great idea. I also think it would be I think Annulet really suits itself to kind of community builds, because you can go up against these challenges, because you can build your own kind of builds over the course of a campaign. There's a really kind of fun element to like how difficult can you make it. Yeah. How interesting can you make your builds? And that's something we really want to explore in the final version of the game. And we're only starting to put that together now with the ability sets that we have. Yeah. And again, I'll say that like the version we played here is not even the version for the rules that we put out. And that's because we were doing this kind of experimental dev build. I'll say personally, it was actually really exciting. The more we see players having a hand of cards that has special abilities in it, is really interesting to us, because it adds that kind of
tavern feel.
Yeah, the tavern feel, because the game itself has got a lot of like, you can be quite strategic, you can look ahead, there's lots of perfect information, and now there's this sense of kind of not chaos. It's not really is not chaos because you get the card. You can go fishing for it, but you're really paying for it. I mean, it's an expensive action to go fishing. I love the idea that you could be sitting on one of these special abilities that you're planning for as the game goes on, and then you use that turn, and it just all comes together because you've had that and you know that that's what you're doing, and it's secret to you. But other players are doing the same thing and building the same kind of items. Cool.
Is there any plans to implement Annulet into All King's Crown mechanically in some way? I mean, probably not mechanically, but I think you'll certainly see references to it.
Yeah.
It is an ancient game that is played in the Kingdom. I think, you're certainly going to see some hidden Easter eggs and references hidden in the artwork.
Yes. And equally, Annulet itself, if for like lore themes, there's going to be tidbits of
references back to the
All King's Crown, because the idea is that Annulet in some ways is older than the All King's Crown, in that it's the game played there, so it pre-exists the moment that the game happens there. But mechanically, I mean, maybe we should get a card. Maybe we should get a card,
Kingdom card minigame.
a Kingdom card that says, "Hey, stop the game.
Everyone play Annulet."
Everyone play Annulet.
The winner of that.
The winner of that gets a bonus. I kind of love it. We could put it in as a kind of a little Easter egg or something. You could maybe put it in Annulet, and then it's like a card for the All King's Crown. Because you'd have to have Annulet to play. I quite like it, but please don't hold us to this. I'm not sure this is a good idea, but no, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, shuffle this into the Kingdom card deck. Okay, cool. Annulet's the game of the All Kings. I mean, maybe.
Yeah. You could do it as a tiebreak.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the ultimate.
It's a tiebreaker. Everyone just has to play a game of Annulet.
Okay. Oh yes, and say hi to Judson. We will do.
Yes. In fact, Judson's desk is literally right behind me.
When was the king still around? I mean, maybe he is still around. Who knows? And then at some point, Pablo has to draw the Eerie Idols team on Kingdom cards for posterity. I like that idea. I could be the bald weirdo and so on. Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks everyone.
Yeah, real pleasure. Any other questions that you've got?
Yes.
Please throw them. Just come and join us in the Discord. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Chris.
All the best.
See you
Bye.
soon. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.